This is your Uncle TreeJam, and we are back with Mass Effect 2. Last time we left off, we decided to do a little shopping around the Citadel and Omega, and deliver data pad to Aria that we'd obtained via Archangel / Garrus' recruitment mission. But now that that's taken care of, it's time for us to go ahead and recruit the latest member of our dossier list before we have to go to Horizon. We have Subject 0, aka Jack, on the list. So let's go ahead and get right into it, and open up the galaxy map. So for right now, I've actually went ahead and relocated our ship to the Milky Way's Hourglass Nebula, and we are currently in the Osen system. One thing left to do is for us to go ahead and get started with the recruitment mission for Jack. We're going to be headed to the Prison Ship Purgatory, and we're going to see if we can recruit the services of this convict. Owned by the notorious Blue Suns mercenary company, the Purgatory was once an ARC ship used to hold agricultural animals. Now it is used to hold prisoners, whether taken in battle or sold by unscrupulous politicians with the name of subcontracting and outsourcing. Rumors abound that the Blue Suns turned skilled or fit prisoners over to Batarian slavers, but few have ever seen the transaction and lived to tell about it. Its population listed at 4,350, but independent journalists estimate it is nearly 3 times that in periods of overcrowding. Let's go ahead and dock with a prison ship. Now, we have had some less than optimal encounters with Blue Suns in the past, so hopefully that won't reflect too poorly on us when we board the ship. So we need to keep in mind that the Blue Suns are not necessarily to be trusted. And who better to take with us than a former Blue Suns commander by the name of Zaeed Massani. If anyone knows Blue Suns like he does, that person is a rare individual in the galaxy. Not many people know the Blue Suns like Zaeed Massani does. Thankfully, we did talk him down during his loyalty mission, and we kept his loyalty, so let's go ahead and bring him aboard. Now, we are going to be encountering a lot of Blue Suns that have a lot of shields, so his disruptor ammo will come in handy, excuse me. And let's take a look here. We could go with Garrus Vicarian, as someone who has dealt with Omega's criminal population on his own terms. He's probably going to have his own set of commentary here and there. I have thought about using some characters like Miranda or Kasumi, but I think I'm going to go with Garrus. And I'm thinking about maybe putting some points into operative later on, but we may want to go ahead and get something else. How about... Let's get a point into Reeve. Because at least Reeve is instantaneous. We don't have to worry about any delay before a projectile reaches a target, the way we would with an Incinerate. And I'm thinking for Garrus... Garrus, I think the concussive shot I might keep it where it is, or we're going to put some points into Turian Rebel. Yeah, I think that should be good. And Zaeed, you're pretty much set. And we're going to go ahead and save the last 3 points for later. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure that our loadouts are good. We've got our Mantis, got the SMG that I want to use. Garrus is set up pretty good, and Zaeed's set up pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and board the Prison Ship Purgatory and see what we can find out about Subject 0 / Jack, and see just how easy it is to get this person to join our team. You know what would really suck right now? If Vito Santiago radioed ahead to the people here in the Prison Ship Purgatory and told them that we disrupted their operation on Zoria. Yeah, that might not end too well. But it seems that the Blue Suns do have a contract. We did actually forward them some credits for the transfer of Subject 0. So let's see how this plays out. And before we continue, I need to go ahead and make sure that we have, okay. Subtitles are on. I just want to make sure I didn't forget to re-enable that. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Prison Guard and see where this goes. You have to keep in mind the Blue Suns and our crew have had some, we've had some confrontations in the past, so they may not be too happy to see us.
Welcome to the Purgatory, Shepard. Your package is being prepped and you can claim it shortly. As this is a high-security vessel, you'll need to relinquish your weapons before we proceed.
You know, for once I'm going to go ahead and choose the non-diplomatic option.
I'll relinquish one bullet. Where do you want it?
Everyone stand down. Commander, I'm Warden Kuril, and this is my ship. Your weapons will be returned on the way out. You must realize this is just a standard procedure.
It's my standard procedure to keep my gun.
Let them proceed. Our facility is more than secure enough to handle 3 armed guests. We're bringing Jack out of cryo. As soon as the funds clear, you can be on your way. If you'll follow me to out-processing for the pickup, Commander.
Let's go.
Cell Block 2. As you can see, we keep tight control over the population. Each prisoner's cell is a self-contained modular unit. I've blown a few out the airlocks as an example. The ship is made up of 30 cell blocks identical to this one. We house thousands of criminals. We can put the whole place in lockdown on a moment's notice. Nothing goes wrong here.
Pretty bold claim from the guy running the shots, or calling the shots. Let's see if we can find out more about their operation here on Purgatory.
Maintaining a population this size in space can't be cheap.
We can cut corners that governments can't, and each prisoner brings in a fee from his homeworld. These individuals are violent, and their home planets pay well to keep them here.
What happens if the homeworld doesn't want to pay?
We explain that we can't maintain the prisoner without their help, so we'll be forced to release him back onto his homeworld at an unspecified place and time.
So it's an extortion racket.
You don't have to agree with my methods, but don't question my motives. These are despicable people, and I'm keeping them locked up.
How'd you end up running this ship?
I was in law enforcement on Palaven, and got sick of seeing criminals escape out into the galaxy to carry on with their crimes. Bounty hunters aren't dependable.
You're not hiring the right ones.
Eventually I hit upon this idea. Keep the criminals in space, and the galaxy is a safer place.
You do this because you think it's necessary?
Every day I see the worst sapient life has to offer. Governments are soft, unwilling to make the hard choices. Someone had to stand up and make the galaxy safe.
Can you tell me about Jack?
Cerberus hasn't told you? Jack is the meanest handful of violence and hate I've ever encountered. Dangerous, crazy, and very powerful. You'll see soon enough.
Let's get on with this.
Have there been escape attempts?
We're in space. They have nowhere to go, and they know it. But still, we exercise extreme caution. These are dangerous individuals. We have many ways to control the population. I'm going to confirm that the funds from Cerberus cleared. Out-processing is straight down this hallway. Just keep going past the interrogation rooms and the Supermax wing. I'll catch up with you later, Shepard.
Not all a foreboding tone at all. But here we have some Blue Suns standing guard. We can go ahead and hang with this guy. Hey, what's up, pal? How you doing? Enjoying guard duty? The perks of mercenary life, eh? Alright, peace out, yo. But here we are on board the Prison Ship Purgatory. There are times when I kind of wish that Garrus would say more, considering his own approach towards solving for crime on Omega, and how that would necessarily, I guess interestingly enough, conflict with some of the ways that Warden Kuril uses, or perhaps in some ways coincide with some of Warden Kuril's methods, but, you know, he did have at least one line. I don't know if yeah, well, maybe it's too soon to say.
No one walks away from torture unchanged. Not the subject, not the torturer himself. Never found torture worth the price myself.
There's a very surprising sentiment coming from Zaeed Massani, and it does show some aspect that he does have some moral guidelines, or rather some personal guidelines, so to speak. It's a bit of a wild card, especially considering his recent behavior on Zoria. But here we see a Blue Sun's interrogation. Let's find out more about this prisoner and what they did to warrant the beating.
Is there something I can do for you?
There's no excuse for beating a prisoner who can't fight back.
This is a massage compared to what his victims went through.
This degrades you as much as him.
We have orders.
You're not important enough to make your own decisions?
I admit, I sometimes get tired of this. Does this really get us anything useful?
Stop this. For your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. Call it off. At least for now. Your package will be at out processing just down the hall. Your package will be at out processing just down the hall.
So we didn't actually learn what this prisoner...
Hey guys, over here. Let me ask you something.
We actually didn't learn what that prisoner was trying to, or what they did to warrant the beating. We can talk to the prisoner 780 and get the full story, or at least part of the story.
If you're buying prisoners, can you buy me? Man, I don't care where you take me or what you do to me. It's gotta be better than this.
We're here for Jack.
Jack? Forget what I just said. I don't want to go nowhere with you.
Why are they interrogating that prisoner? He knows something?
Nah, that's Bimmy. He don't know nothing. He offed someone in the showers yesterday, I think. Guy he killed was worth a lot to the Warden. Yeah, sucks to be Bimmy right now.
That's actually a very key comment. We're finding a little bit more about the extents that Warden Kuril will go to in order to fund his operation here in space.
They're going at it pretty hard. Did they ever kill prisoners by accident?
Haven't heard of anyone dying. Warden can't make money off us if we're dead. Funny thing though, the more a guard does it, the meaner he gets. So they rotate him through.
I thought this ship was a prison, not a market.
Sometimes people buy cons so they can do some punishing of their own, if you understand. Warden sells us to whoever can pay enough.
So, what are you in for?
I killed a few people, only about 20 or so. And I blew up that one habitat. Small time compared to most of the guys here.
What's it like here?
Bad. And you gotta watch out. Damn, but someone's always after your stuff. Your smokes, clothes, your pride. I haven't taken a shower in 3 months.
One of those don't drop a soap moments.
Tell me more about Jack.
The worst trouble you ever saw. Mixed with some crazy and way too much biotic power. That's all I'm saying.
I should go.
Wish I could go.
So now we found out a little bit more about Warden Kuril, I guess you want to call them auctioning off prisoners. I mean, selling prisoners to the highest bidder sounds like auctioning, so yeah. And here we have a particularly interesting set of dialogue from prisoner 403.
I hear the screaming in my head. It's nice, yeah.
Good stuff.
I hear the screaming in my head. It's nice, yeah.
I was waiting for that subtitle to fade away, but you know, I think we'll have the subtitle in there for that length of time for the dramatic effect. In case you didn't get the gist of what that person was saying, I guess, I don't know. Need that much time to read a subtitle? It's up to you. Now we cannot actually go this way. The guard is blocking our progress. The only way to go is through that pathway up there, but let's go ahead and talk to this guard.
This is the Supermax wing. It's off limits. Out processing is back down the hall on your right. They'll bring your package there after the cryo-thaw is finished. Jack will be brought to you in out processing. Back down the hall on your right.
I can't let you into the Supermax wing. This is the Supermax wing. It's off limits. Out-processing is back down the hall on your right. They'll bring your package there after the cryo-thaw is finished.
Alright, so we are going to go into Supermax wing later on, but... You know, actually, not going to be too long from now, actually. We need to go in here.
Out-processing's through the door on the far side of the room.
So, a lot of desks, a lot of office work here. No one's at their desks though, so... Yeah. Bunch of vacant desks that have papers on them and no one's using them. Can't possibly imagine what that's supposed to forebode, if that's, you know, a bit of a sign of things to come.
My apologies, Shepard. You're more valuable as a prisoner than a customer. Drop your weapons and proceed into this open cell. You will not be harmed.
You talked up your noble intentions with this prison, but it turns out you're a criminal like the rest.
Activate systems.
So unfortunately, Warden Kuril is a bit dirty, and he decided to go ahead and violate his contract with Cerberus.
Grabbing cover!
I don't think we'll be getting Jack out of here without a fight. Let's go ahead and everyone switch up to, or have Zaeed go to disruptor ammo.
Take cover! Hostiles up ahead!
And let's see, we got a couple of troopers up here, and we've got, got a head honcho over there in the background. We're gonna want to take care of this guy. Let's see if we can get this guy to slow down a bit.
You got it! Loud and clear. That all you've got.
Now I don't want to use my grenade just yet because we do have a mech in the background. We gotta take care of its armor. We'll see if we can hit this guy. Oh, actually, no. It's gonna target the wrong person. We don't want that.
Anyone else? Watch out.
I was hoping to hit the mech, but at least with the grenade. Okay, let's see about getting you taken care of.
Another shot.
Izai, do me a favor. Okay, it didn't work out too well, but you know, my squad mate's kind of covered for me there.
This will put him down. I'm going in.
Let my squad mates do all the work.
Reinforcement processing. Shepard is loose.
I'll go ahead and help out a little bit there. I wonder if we can target this mech. Oh no, it's still got armor on. That's not good. I'm gonna go ahead and use tech because we do have we can do increased tech damage. And we've got an opportunity to do so. We don't have to worry about ducking from incoming fire. Let's see about how many mechs are in the hallway? Oh, it's just that one mech, or no, it's two mechs. Okay. That changes things. And that was terrible.
Okay.
Firing concussive shot.
think we may have some more guards around the hall and the intersection at the hallway. In that T-junction. Let's go ahead and move up. I'm gonna grab some ammo. And we're going to reload. Make sure we're ready to go. Didn't have to spend too much ammo that time, so that's a good thing. And squad mates never spend ammo.
Gotcha.
You got it.
I think Zaeed was either too far back or I somehow interrupted with his line. Not sure which.
Get down!
Alright, let's keep moving up.
Come on!
We've got some guards putting up a bit of resistance in the hallway, so we need to go ahead and take them out in order to get the Supermax wing.
Heading to...
And that'll be where we unlock Jack's cell controls and actually be able to get her out of cryo. So let's go ahead and take out these guys. And if I do sound different, it's, I do apologize. Got a bit of a raspy throat. Zaeed, are you in cover? He's in cover, okay. Sometimes when squad mates get hit, I don't know if they're taking cover like they should or if they've been forced out of cover. Alright.
Grabbing cover!
Here we go.
Get down!
That's right, that leg's weak. Skip leg day, huh?
Shepard is on the loose. Shepard is loose. Get people down here.
Okay. We have one technician who's kind of in our way. Unfortunately, we gotta put him down. I did not notice you were there. Whoops. Almost, fudged myself.
You got it.
I almost forgot about that mech. But thankfully that was the only other enemy in the room. Let's go ahead and grab some Ezo, and I'm feeling like... I feel like I want to go back. Let me go ahead and go back real quick. Part of me is being a little bit paranoid and thinking I might have missed something. In the meantime, you guys can appreciate that, that music. Go ahead and get that beat in. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and keep moving forward then. One thing left to do is to go ahead and release the controls on Jack's cell, and we can do that where that technician was. And before I forget, I need to make sure I have disruptor ammo on my SMG. Whoops. I just realized that. Oopsies. Now we're not going to be able to open this door until we do the next part and actually trigger the cutscene. But let's go ahead and make a save right here. And we're going to open up Jack's cell.
Shepard, if you hack that control, every door on the cell block opens.
It's the only way.
I'm doing it. Be ready.
That's Jack? have to get down there.
Now, a little fun fact, Jack will never be that powerful when you actually use her in gameplay as a squad mate. In fact, I think that insanity difficulty is kind of a crutch for Jack, or at least it, kind of cripples her abilities a bit with the usefulness of said abilities. You can always use them to stun you can always use them to stun enemies like temporarily, but when enemies all have shields, barriers, armor, yeah.
Warning. Warning.
They're attacking Jack. That's all of them.
I don't know, guys. If it looks the other way around, I think Jack's attacking them. But, you know, you're right. It's kind of like a vice versa situation. It goes both ways. I would not want to be in crowd freezing this object. I'm going to go ahead and actually cut the recording here. I'm going to go ahead and make a save, remove our last one. I'm just going to go ahead and say that for the record, I think that Jack should wear a fucking shirt. If it weren't for those tattoos, you'd forget the fact that her upper body has nothing more than leather straps to hold her assets in. But hey, if you like that, that's your thing. But for now, this is GreatTreeJam. We've got a lot of fighting to do before we get to Jack, and it seems that Warden Kuril has made things tough for us. And thanks to us, Station is now going to be a few steps away from falling to pieces. So, until next time, folks, stay safe, have a good one. Yeah. Look at those stains. Makes you wonder what left those stains.